Let us start. From now onwards, in the practical lab and practical class or RAC lab, I will introduce and explain different components used in a refrigeration air conditioning setup like compressor, uh, condenser, evaporator, and throttle valve, etc. And I will show you the video about it so that the theory and practice will be clear to you. Now let us start the refrigerant compressor here. What is refrigeration compressor? Compressor is a big name. There are a lot of different varieties, but for refrigeration, only a portion of it is used. Here, what is the meaning of definition of the compressor? What is the definition? It is a machine used to compress the vapor refrigerant from the evaporator and rise its pressure, not temperature, to the corresponding saturation temperature, so that the corresponding saturation temperature is higher than that of the cooling medium. So that what we are doing here, first of all, we are absorbing what the refrigeration is doing. Uh, Function of the refrigerant compression. What is doing? First, it is involved. It is suction. It is involved in suction of a suction of vapor refrigerant from the evaporator. Next, it is compressed to a pressure. It is compressed the refrigerant with pressure such that the saturation temperature where means total volume is fully saturated with the vapor of refrigerant. Temperature which is supposed to be be higher than the surrounding temperature. So what is to do? He has to do some work. So some work is to be done to ensure this job. So it takes the heat. Compressor takes the flow of the refrigerant from evaporator and pumps it to a high temperature and pumps, compresses to a high temperature temperature comes to a high temperature to the condenser. As it is supplying heat to the refrigerant, it is supposed to be sometimes is called functioning as as a heat pump. Now, what is the classification of the condenser? What is the classification of the condenser? According to the method of compression, it is reciprocating compressors, rotary compressors, and centrifugal compressor. Reciprocating compression piston reciprocates suction, sucks the vapor compressed and eject. This rotary compressor, it is absorbing the fluid, makes the applies the power to it by means of the this most movement and send it to the outside, send it outside. Centrifugal compressor more or less does the same. It absorbs the lubricant at the bottom, and due to its location, it applies centrifugal force over it, and it is being thrown outside.